We're here.
All right.
Okay.
Elizabeth is on her way.
What's on the way?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Oh, good.
She was out. The horses went through the fence over at Meredith.
Really?
Well, you know how we have Blind Pony out with the little donkey, that blind pony, and the fence people came in and put a nice, pretty wire fence in, and those little U-shaped things that hold fence to posts, the staples. They put the little tiny ones in, not the inch one.
Not the fence ones.
They're like a quarter of an inch
I know
and to hold a wire mesh, and I saw them doing it, and I was like, that's not going to hold. And all the fences are coming down at Meredith. So, and then to add to the problem,
they're all over the ground.
They're all over the ground, but I don't think they're big enough to actually get caught in a hoof. Yeah, I'm nervous about it, but
I tell you, go ahead.
The sheep are itchy this time of year, so the sheep are walking up to the fence to scratch, and then they're undoing the fence, and most of the times because there's a board along the top, a rail along the top, they've been going under it, so we have all the small things out where they don't belong. So that's where Elizabeth is, to catch all the small things.
Okay, but what you must do, and it's not expensive, is to get yourself a magnet.
Oh, and walk the fence, yeah.
Walk the fence line, because those things will end, I guarantee you, it'll end up in your most expensive horse.
Lincoln got a nail in they put in a new roof. I went out there with the magnet and looked everywhere. And I put him out in that paddock for like 24 hours, within 24 hours of the new roof. And I walked the whole thing, and we all raked and looked. Not a single nail in sight. He found it, got it in his foot. It was lame for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does. Horses are on their own magnet for.
Yes.
Nibble.
Yeah. It's like they wake up
the sheep will eat it.
Yeah.
And get
Yep.
bellies full of it.
They wake up in the morning and decide how they're going to try to kill themselves today. So.
Horses don't like that.
Yeah.
In case you didn't
That's
know.
why we do donkeys. So we have pie here today.
We have pie.
Hi everyone. And we bought. Well, I wanted to get one of those.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've already had my piece because even just putting them on the plate, I ate one. I figure we can cut them in half.
Yeah.
Although I just didn't manage to eat an entire one all by myself. It wasn't pretty, but it went down fast.
Did you eat anything healthy with it? No.
It's got raspberry on the top. It's raspberry filling. So
it's got a raspberry on the top, and so
everything is
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like
a salad or something like that.
The night is young, you never know. But right now, I'm not hungry at all. So someone was asking when Delight is due. Have you checked her at all?
I've got her. She seemed the other day, what was it? Elizabeth and I said she was waddling a little bit. I'll check on her tonight.
Yeah, I mean her udder's full, but it's not quite ready. I think she still gets some time, but it's big and full.
Legs, and if it's squared across,
it's time.
It's getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually.
We did do a pregnancy test on the other donkey, so can we have a word from Wanda? Wanda, what's the matter?
She wants pie.
Does you want pie? She did have some of my pie. There she is. Yes, whatever I eat, Wanda gets like an eighth of every sandwich I eat.
I see.
So.
What happened with the pregnancy test?
Oh, we won't know yet.
Why not? You mean he didn't stick his arm in?
No. He did it. He does a blood test. So, and the blood test is not as good because we've had several occasions where things have been negative and babies have been born. So, yeah.
That's one of those things that I don't usually do. It's like having an ultrasound on a pregnant dog.
You wait. Right. It's not worth the money because you're going to find out. Yeah. Yes. So, how did the vet visit go? Everybody's healthy. He's good to travel. They're just going to wait for the pregnancy test because they don't want her if she's pregnant, which is good because we love baby donkeys.
Yeah.
And just buy a test from a drugstore. Someone
Someone
said we could. I wonder if that would work if you went to a drugstore and got a pregnancy test and got.
Okay, I've got a story on that one. I went like last year into a drugstore and said, "Can I have a pregnancy test?" And they looked at me like, "What are you, crazy lady?" You know. So I've been there.
And did you
No,
test?
it didn't work.
It didn't work. Would
I was
it?
trying to test a dog, I think.
But could you not get the pee, or did you actually get pee on it? And
I did everything I was supposed to, and
okay,
it wasn't accurate.
okay, all right, okay. Barn door is closed, so no view. Did we close the barn door?
I don't think so. Oh, I wonder if Kate didn't knock them out or something. She was
Okay.
today, I think
Yeah, we'll open that back up. And I'm here, and I'm going to try again with the house camera because it's working. I can see on my phone. I can see what's happening in this room from anywhere I go with my phone. The problem is I can't get it onto YouTube because from what I've learned, you can only have one YouTube channel. We've already used it with Crazy Acres, and I can only have one live stream. So then I was like, well, maybe I'll use the ERN YouTube channel, or you can get a device for $300. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're in, I know all of the technical support people by heart, and I have a preference of which one I like the best. So that's where I'm at. You know, when you've gone that far down in tech support, then you're probably in trouble. But I'm feeling I'm close to getting it working.
Okay.
Some place has several live feeds. They probably do that. Some farm has, but they probably invested the $300 in the device.
That's all it would take is $300?
Yeah. That's what, if you bought it from that company. Yeah. So I'm always trying to go on the cheap because we're a nonprofit, but,
I bet you if we ask these people, I bet you they'd get us the $300 to get the.
yeah. So, cause the other thing is I started thinking that, as I'm setting it up on ERN, it should be working on ERN, but it's not. I don't know why on the ERN channel. People have been saying that, oh, they want a camera here and they want a camera there. And we could definitely do that now that I'm a camera expert. How much is in the fund? Haha, that's a really good question.
I do know.
Yeah, but you don't have.
I do know. I have taken the money that people have said.
Oh, the new fund,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the old fund is gone.
The old fund, I don't know.
Yeah.
It went away.
Yeah, because we don't have anything to do with that. So, but how much is in the new fund?
$107.
All right, so
And you can go out on the hay bale thing and look up the welcome screen.
Yeah.
That says welcome, and that tells you exactly what's happened, when and where we are. And today, the only thing not on is today we got 6 bales of hay because that's all we had.
Oh,
Would you
jeez.
believe it?
Yeah.
That's not been entered in my welcome calculation, but the rest is out there.
Yeah.
And there was $567 that got transferred over to ERN's general fund because you are a charity.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you are a 501c3.
Right. ERN. Are you talking about ERN?
ERN.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did dump the extra over there, and we started again.
Okay. All right.
It's all
So we have
right
$107. Can we use that for the
Yeah, I suppose you could. I don't.
So we
I
only
ask
need-
these people. Does anybody out there object?
object?
to
Yeah.
using
Yeah. Should send a
Yeah,
couple
right.
dollars each towards the $300. Yes. So we now only need $193 to get that part. If it's that how much it was? Because yes,
I have
but
$567
for what? Where's
that I took out of that was from the hay people,
okay?
and I put it in ERN
Okay.
because it had to go into a 501c3.
Oh, so that yes, you could
So
use that.
you
Oh,
have
okay.
501. You have $567.
Okay.
You don't
All right.
know
Well,
you
in the short term, I also said that ERN, because technically one of those cameras is ERN animals, so we could pay you back for one of those.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. So now that that was the accounting section of the of mail call today. And let's see, the hay shortage. Oh, what I was really interested in, there's people talking about the fires and the hay shortage. I'm fascinated with the fact that you can't go to the dump the way we used to. I used to always drive up to the dump like on a Wednesday afternoon full of stuff and get rid of stuff. Why can't you do that anymore?
The woman up there told me they are filled every day.
Why is that suddenly? Is the land?
We don't have enough dumps. People throwing away too much crap, I guess. I don't know.
We really are throwing away too. That kind of freaks me out. Speaking of throwing away stuff, Elizabeth walks in the door with a gigantic box.
I know, there's a big box down there that I couldn't carry it up.
Oh boy!
Right over here.
I shall.
Yeah.
That box.
Is it right?
Yes. Oh, hold on.
Elizabeth, I want you to know, I brought the pie.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
They didn't have the
pie.
Yeah, I wasn't like you that said, "Oh, there's ice cream."
Okay, there wasn't
No,
any.
yeah.
That's your mother. She did that.
What do we think this is?
I know what this is.
You do?
I do. What are you doing? I know what it is. You have to open it though.
I have no idea. Wanda's excited.
No.
Wanda's excited.
Well, that's all right. Most of it's
No
done.
problem.
No problem. Okay, so here's the bank statement. We don't want to look at that anyway,
No,
right?
no.
No.
Wanda's so
I'll
pretty.
put that in her department.
Oh yeah.
And then this is Medicare information, and nobody really cares about my Medicare information. And then we have Transworld Boston, Business Advisors. I was hoping to reach you about possible sale of your business.
We don't
You
have.
any?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
We don't have a business to sell. Okay.
And this was just Capital One and
We should
Janine, Jake?
we should filter that out. No, I don't need any. I don't need that. We should filter out the mail call at this point because this is. We need a spam bucket for your mail call. That goes into spam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's one that might not be spam.
So Elizabeth, when are we getting on with the mule project?
Which new project?
We were going to start testing Betty White.
I've been so busy.
I know you've been really busy.
Really busy. Chester was misbehaving. He was
Oh my, okay. Equine Rescue Network, Black Horse Farm, Newbury, Mass.
Oh, okay.
What do you know?
Oh no, that's I know what that is. Somebody bought one of the horses.
Oh, yeah.
2,900 for the little Amish horse. Yes,
So
that's
this goes
fantastic.
into Equine Rescue Network.
Yes, that goes into the Equine Rescue Network. You can give that to Elizabeth.
I give that to. Well, that stuff goes in here.
Okay.
You know, right
Yeah.
by that red envelope.
Oh boy, we got to
That's
keep a
where-
close
that's where
eye on
money
where
is.
there's just too many envelopes everywhere. But okay, you got a system.
No, I do.
It's always different from my safe system, but okay. All right.
Well, you know what's in the red envelope?
Yeah, so the little pony that we got at auction, he was
the
a
black
little.
and white one?
The black and white one. His name's Daniel.
That was a nice pony.
Someone from Florida wants him. He's a nice driving
How are
pony.
they going to get to Florida?
That's where she's gonna hire a truck and trailer to get him to Florida. She's got another horse here. She used to live in Newburyport, and she moved to a beautiful farm down in Ocala. No, actually, is it Ocala? She's right close to the World Equestrian Center. She's a half mile away. This pony has really scored. Went from an Amish life of driving a whole group of kids to school to living the highlight of right down the street from World Equestrian Centers.
Schnauzer Mom. We'll take the Schnauzer Mom first.
Oh, I know. So the Schnauzer mom, what is her name? Nancy?
Yes.
What?
She must have a Schnauzer.
Schnauzer Mom, I think his name is Nancy?
Is her name Nancy?
I
Yes.
think so.
So, she had an idea, which I thought would be really fun. We're going to get a map. She's organizing a map.
Oh,
I don't think this is the map, and everybody's
there's a lot of plastic in here.
yeah.
Oh, goody. Look
What
at
it
the
is.
map.
Is it
Look
the
at
map?
this.
Yes. So I thought we could fit right there, depending on the size of the map. But I cleaned that area up. How big is the map?
Oh, I don't know. We got pin boards.
Oh, yes, the pin board right there.
There, so we can pop it in the pin board.
Yeah, that thing was.
Oh,
So we're gonna
just
put.
throwing out my monkey fists.
No, they're all in a box. I didn't throw out your
No,
monkey.
they were on that thing.
I put them in a box downstairs. I purged stuff. I don't know if anyone's noticed how clean it is in here, but Judy and I
Everybody
have been cleaning, purging.
I'll be keeping that.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
can't get my fingers in here. Well, let's just try this way.
So I think what the plan is, and Schnauzer Mom can chime in is that people are going to send colored envelopes or just any envelope with.
So people are going to send coloured envelopes from where they live, and then we can pop on the map. She's hoping that what we'll do is we can see where everybody is on the map, which is why she sent all the nicely coloured pins, which is such a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there tape on that?
I'm still trying to get the thing open.
I think so. Oh, it's plastic, that's why.
Is this the hash cow?
This will be fun. I think we should hope to get all 50 states.
I don't understand how you have a
Well-
color of the state.
It's a world map.
Oh, it's a world map. Oh, it's even. Okay, so we're going big.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't nothing to like get
So
it
it-
open.
We're not limiting ourselves.
Can we count you twice for Scotland
Yes,
and
definitely.
okay,
And Great Britain.
Great
We
Britain.
both.
Okay, good.
We've got that covered.
Okay, the rest of mail call will be just designated to watching her try to get this thing open. Because eventually she'll start to lose her temper and we'll fill up the swear jar.
You've been a winner.
We're gonna be at like $1 million.
Yeah, really.
Winner, swear jar filler.
There you go. That's a good one. Have that in
Where
saying.
do you come up with this? So, do you want to try like Friday for the for riding Betty White with using the ladders?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What? I can ride Betty White without the ladders.
I know, but see if she'll stand there while we do crazy
I
things.
got it!
Yes.
Is the bigger question.
Yes, because Karen's coming down on Friday.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why we're getting disconnected. Got disconnected. So we're still in the
It's
map.
world.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So somehow we'll get that up there, and we can put it right above the. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay.
That's really super.
All we need is a little duct tape. I think there's duct tape over there. The white duct tape.
Yeah, there's duct tape on the-
Do you know what I was thinking? I wouldn't take these off the back of this.
What?
There's all that double-sided sticky stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Still
What are you talking about? I can't hear.
She's repurposing.
I've got sticky stuff. Look. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a big box to get excited about.
I wonder what's in there.
We truly are Americans. I don't know if that happens to you in Scotland. Yeah.
The big box.
Oh, missed.
Thank you, Nancy. Yes.
This is a super
You ordered this so you'd have a big box.
I did not order it.
It's a
But
new,
There we go. What do we got?
Oh. Isn't that nice? A bathtub for my mother.
It is. It's for our new bed. It's for your new bathroom.
There you go.
It's for them our chickens.
What's it?
The chicks.
The chicks. And when the chicks are too big for that, we can repurpose that as a water trough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because when Mama has her baby, what's that for?
bag? Or is it inside?
It's a shoe pocket. That must be for you.
What is it?
That must be.
Or is it for like the outside or inside?
Oh, does it? No. No,
Is it a bag?
it's a box for putting shoes in. I wonder.
And obviously you're going to be putting chickens in it to move.
It's gonna carry
For
the
when
chicken.
I go out. There you go.
Look at that. You got a nice
Whoa.
Boomba
Isn't that
bag.
wonderful?
Yes.
Bag.
Who is?
That's
Oh,
what I want.
Pasta's outside.
Tennessee.
Thank you so very much.
Tennessee bag.
Oh, Tennessee.
That's, yeah,
That's a
I
big
think
Oh, is it Tennessee Titans or something like that?
Boomba, right?
All right. Here, ma.
That's a nice bag.
Thank you. This is really solid. Look, feel that.
Yeah.
Hey, you can put your feet up.
Don't be jealous.
She
Thank
thought
you
it was,
so very much.
they thought it was a new swear job. Jar. We needed a bigger one.
The pocket's gonna fill that in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I'll put that over there because I don't know
That's
what
a
to do
nice
with that.
bag, huh?
It is lovely.
Yeah.
This is my box.
Okay, you got
Yes. We have a lot of moving around going
It's a
on.
new crate, right?
Yep. It's my new crate.
Yeah.
It's my bed.
It's very
Yeah.
fun.
This is super. Thank you so very
You've
much.
been asking for a new crate.
I know I've been looking for crates.
Unbelievable.
That's absolutely wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice
now what
one,
do we
too.
do?
Eat pie.
Pie. Oh, okay. What do you got for question?
Oh,
Um,
hang on. I can read this.
Dawn and husband went on a sightseeing tour.
Yep, they're here till tomorrow.
They may be back. They may not. Sure when.
Oh, apparently the house does look different.
What?
It looks clean.
Yes.
That's the different.
Apparently the house does look very different on camera since Janine and
Pasta's-
Judy have-
She cleaned it up.
I know.
Yeah, Pasta's going to love the big box. He'll probably sleep in it tonight.
That's his new
And apparently, at least they're talking about they're a Canadian wildfire at the moment.
You know,
and-
what is burning up there? I haven't watched the
I
news.
didn't see.
Oh, the
I haven't
forests
walked
again, I presume. And people are saying that it's travelled, Nancy's saying it's travelled to the Chicago area. You know, the air pollution that comes from the...
Yeah.
So it's a mess.
I saw something this morning. That's Pasta out there crying. He has an infatuation with Wanda, and so
It's not reciprocated.
it's not reciprocated, and so it's just not good. We got to keep.
May I add some comments here?
No, I'm only kidding. You. What would you like to say? Go on.
Okay, well, we went to a senior drop-in center today.
Oh yeah,
And some woman had her grandchild with her.
yeah.
It was a little kid, not very big, and jumping up and down and things like that. And he did the same thing with him he done with her. He said, I am bigger than this thing, and he knocked her over. I mean, she was on the ground to begin with. You know, but it was not good. I wonked him one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So he may not do that.
He may not do that. Okay, we will stop him from doing that. It's a bad habit.
But you can't take small children to senior centres. It's in the title.
They're called. You know what they?
Knock him over.
They're called grandchildren. Okay. Yeah.
Evidently, I don't have any of those quite yet.
That you know of.
That I know
Yes. Yes.
of.
Yeah.
That I want to know of.
Yes.
Everybody knows the story
Wanda's hiding.
of the guy delivering magazines in the blizzard. When the schools got called off and the kids were all in the variety stores, they were all taking up a lot of time. So when I got to the register, I was trying to collect money for the one-hands. When I got to the register, I said to the guy, gee, you're awfully nice to these kids. He said, why shouldn't I be? Maybe half of them are mine. That's one of my favorite one-hands
Only
stories.
half.
Only half.
Yeah.
Well, Jean, the address to send any cards to go on the map is the 37 Boxford
Road. As long as it says Carlene White, yeah, make sure you just put Carlene White on it,
Yes.
and it will get in the pile.
Yes, and we can put it on the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, who said we're having a farm fest?
I think we should have a farm fest in September 29th, that weekend, for the Donkey Derby.
She said it's
Oh, yeah,
October the
with
1st.
the donkey bit.
Yes, it's October 1st, September 29th. And we're going to have, and that's also Topsfield Fair. So
Yes.
we got
So
to.
when you try and get here, you don't get off on Route 1. You come up north of north of Topfield and then back on Route 97.
Yeah,
Or you'll
yeah.
never get here.
Yeah. So we should commit to that because people should start looking for places to stay and things like that. But yeah, that's going to be a big open weekend for us because the Donkey Derby. I don't know if anyone saw the pictures and videos from. We did it a couple years ago. It was more fun than anyone could imagine. And as you know, we have. Oh, it's your birthday, October 1st.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's handy.
God, I should know that. Yeah, that's handy.
She arranged this all around your
Yeah,
birthday.
so the people from Colorado, we rescued a whole bunch of donkeys, and they're all coming from Colorado. So you can actually rent a donkey to run with, or you can ask Elizabeth for one of our 9 goats now to walk with. We have a short course, which is 1.5 miles. We have a long course, which is 12 miles, and then a medium course, which is 3 miles. And there goes Kate down the driveway on a horse. I was like, shit, horse loose, but no, that's Kate going riding. You probably can't see that.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw a horse going down the driveway, and I'm like, whoa, gotta go.
Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, so that is a committed weekend because that's the weekend that the people are coming from Colorado. So yeah,
I know, but
and
Okay.
so I guess in 2 weeks, or no, next week, I wanted to talk a little bit about volunteering because next week Judy has said we have people coming for tours of this property, and she wants us to make sure that we have donkeys and goats and chickens, and there's a senior group, a middle school group. There's 3 different groups, and we have to provide the entertainment.
Do you know what days they're coming?
We got to talk to Judy.
Yeah, because we've got the preschool going to the other farm on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's that time of year, I guess. So if anybody lives locally and wants to volunteer, reach out to Elizabeth or send a message to the page.
I will send you a goat in return.
And you will get a goat, a free goat.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's start with the white ones.
I was going to say start with those little guys.
They're lovely.
They're lovely, yeah.
They're lovely.
Oh, yeah.
They are lovely goats. The white ones.
On the other hand, we're
Oh.
on the back trail.
They're on the poop list.
Yeah, they were on the back trail the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, goats, I mean, they're goats. They're, you know what, they're not, oh, there's Kate again. I don't know if you guys can see her. Oh, let me go catch her on the, hold it. Let me catch her on the driveway. Oh, let me go up.
Fast.
I know, I'm going fast.
Maybe you should get you up that way.
I'm probably going to spook her horse. Where'd she go? Kate! What are you doing? You're on mail call. Here's Kate on her little rescue horse that lives in the Tanner barn. Cruising right along. Hello. Wanda, stop. How's he doing? You're on mail call. Hi, everyone. What's his name? Stop. Tenny. Tenny, yes. All right. Right on, Tenny. Okay. Here we go. Stay on. Back to mail call. Come on. Okay.
Are those dogs?
By the other ones?
There's Janine. So doesn't he look lovely, Tenny?
Yes, yes. Tenny.
It's part of our sanctuary.
Yes, yes. Tenny came in. A cow guy that sometimes helps us out with a few things because he's got a big tractor. He called me. He delivers his cows down. He picks up cows from Maine and delivers them down. And he loaded a bunch of cows. And he's like, "Oh, wait a minute. There's a horse in this lot." And it was that horse. And he was bringing it down to New Holland. And he called me and he said, "Well, can I drop this horse off with you? Because I don't know what else to do with it. I'll just throw it in the sale otherwise." So, and he's a nice horse. He's well broke. He's, perfect for Kate. She loves riding him. Looks fantastic.
And he is a Tennessee walker.
Yeah.
And he's gated.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's quite
That's a
interesting.
horse for old ladies because it's very smooth.
Yeah. Or a mule.
No, that one bucks.
He does buck a little bit.
That
When
one
she was out there, I was like,
Try and get me out of that damn mule.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that mule's lovely.
I want to see that mule cleaned up with my saddle.
we're going to start on Friday. Friday is the mule day. We're going to have an outdoor mail call on Friday at 5 o'clock. We're going to be cleaning up the mule and seeing testing the.
We got my saddle?
We've got 2 saddles. We've been through this. Yeah, we got 2 saddles. I know where they are.
Yeah. And she doesn't clean up any better than that because she is actually Betty Not So White.
I saw her rolling.
Because all her she's got black patches. And you see, since she's shed all her coat, all these black patches are coming out. So
She's Appaloosa.
she's wee bit in grey with black spots.
The white horse.
I've never seen it. I've never actually seen it.
So we call her Betty Not So White.
Betty Not So White. But she is lovely.
She's
She
lovely.
is lovely. She is the best. And Nancy was just saying that she feels that map's maybe a bit small for the United States, so she's sending a revised map.
Revised map.
A revised map.
Okay.
So that will be better. And yes. And then yes, it is very exciting that these groups are coming. So that's been arranged by you.
Yes.
and
So
Judy.
but we're going to need some people to be prepared to entertain with
We
animals.
also put a roof on the.
The donkey
I
cat.
You
should
keep-
have ordered that today.
Yeah, you keep saying we. This is down to the core of the we. So, I know where the tarps are, but
No, I don't have one that size.
oh, you don't have one that size. Okay. Yeah.
I should order one.
by,
It's overnight usually.
okay, so we got to get on that. And then get the tarp on the Donkey Cafe. Can't do it between 9 and, or I'm not going down there.
Well, if one of them's on a Friday, Karen will be here. Karen's going to come back on Friday mornings. So Karen would definitely, she would be super at that. Carla's just said she can help. I can come and help.
There's, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we just need some long ropes to pull it up over the top.
Yeah, I think we need like 15 more people to just come here and help us with all these things. Yeah.
Tarps are hard to put on. That's a big.
Yeah, that you need a lot of people for that. But if we got ropes, I think we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's right, because Roger Reed's saying that Betty White was a big animal lover. She really was, and she was really big into rescue animals. Which is, remember when we were coming up when we got her at auction, we were sitting there thinking, what will we call her? We said, Betty White, it is.
Yeah.
And now she's Betty Not So White, because she's not white.
Not white.
But
She looks very, very regal when she's cleaned up.
The sentiment is there. Definitely.
Try that quick way.
I like regal.
Yeah, she does look very regal when
Right
she's
now
cleaned
she
up.
looks moldy.
Yeah, she's
What? She's the nicest mule.
well, she's just dirty. That's why we're gonna clip her. We're gonna clean her. She's gonna look fabulous.
If you use that quick white shampoo, she'll do like
5 o'clock on Friday. We're gonna be doing mule spa.
Bits.
No, but she'll be
No,
she'll
you
sparkle.
can't get the black bits.
No, I tell you, it's if you want to see a white horse sparkle, you use that quick
You're
white.
not bleaching my mule.
No, but it's purple. It's like
Is
purple
it a shampoo or is
Yeah,
it?
it's a purple.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not going to do the black bits.
Purple
No.
Her
shampoo.
hair's black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Missing part of it.
it's purple shampoo that makes your horse white.
It's really nice. It's a nice shine.
Yeah, I use it on white legs
Yeah, I do
for
the
hunting.
legs
Yeah.
and I've done it on my
My
dog.
grandmother used to use it on her hair.
Yeah,
Because when you've got grey hair, it takes the yellow out the grey hair.
Wow.
it really
Yeah,
makes.
and that was about
People are asking
I
me.
always use BioGroom waterless shampoo.
Okay.
That does it. I used to use that on Tinker.
Okay. Yep. Do you remember when we for Halloween we used food dye on Gwen's white horse Ishii, and we made her green? I can't remember what her costume was for the costume class, but she was fully green.
She was
With-
green for a long time.
Yeah, when you use food, it took a long time for her not to be green.
Well, Megan
We
did that with Walter.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah. We
dyed
should.
it yellow.
Yeah, we should. We could do that with Betty. Then we would solve the fact that she's not so white. We could make her pink, not purple.
No, because I actually posted a picture of her looking pink. Because on Meredith, when the sun goes low in the winter, it hits right into that paddock, and she was standing there, and she went peachy pink.
Okay, or we could
And
just
it
food
didn't
dye
look-
her pink.
It did not look good on her.
What color would you? All right, green hornet. I think a green would be good. A green. Yeah.
She's the most beautiful mule. And yes, Mavis is leaving at some point. She has a phenomenal comb. And,
Yeah.
depending on whether or not Winnie is pregnant, she will be going with Mavis because they're good buddies.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting and quite
Yeah.
lovely for Mavis.
Yeah.
And she normally gets, somebody is saying that she wasn't being very nice to the little ones. Mavis, the mule.
Yeah.
The sorrel mule. But, she normally gets on just fine with everyone.
You know, I think that when you see donkeys and mules together, there's a lot of ears back and there's a lot of snickering sometimes of ones that don't, even ones that do get along. But there's no like kicking where they actually hurt each other. They make a lot of mean faces at each other, but donkeys don't. And even with people, like when they get mad, they'll make a face at you, but if they do kick at you, some mules very rarely kick to hit you.
That's true.
Yeah.
A horse will kick to hit you. So
Yeah, the donkeys will flick a tail.
yeah, like I'm not.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
just kick you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing about mules is apparently they're really precise, so they can
So
kick
what they
at
do?
you and stop. Well, they did that. Remember, Arlo used to annoy Ted,
Yeah, yeah.
and Ted, in the grumpy so-and-so that he is, he kicked, and Arlo, you could
The
just
dog.
stop there, and it just stopped there. I was like, that was
Yeah.
very lucky.
Yeah.
I got a mule out of the kill pen once he came right out of the kill pen and he'd been standing up to his knees in like really thick mud and it was all dried. So I started and he didn't really want me touching his front feet. So I started going and I'm doing it nice and gentle. But as I was I forgot that I was just so focused on getting the mud off. and he was getting nervous, and I wasn't paying attention because I was so focused on the mud. And he, with his back leg, he kicked me so close to my head that he just brushed the bangs on my forehead away, and was like, "Don't do that." And I'm like, "Oh, right, yeah."
I forgot that was a mule. Yeah, and Fugan was asking, she said that we were breaking up earlier, and that if, Janine, when you, this is for you, Janine, when you've got a moment, you can update about Farm Fest.
Well, we're just putting it all together now, but we are having Farm Fest, I think, should be October, it's the weekend of the 29th and October 1st. And we have the Donkey Derby. If you guys all go out there and we can post a link on this on Crazy Acres tonight. But if you go out and you go out to YouTube and do a search on pack burro racing. That's what we're going to try to do in Hamilton, Massachusetts. But in addition, that's going to be like the primary event for the day. But we're going to bring Mo, and well, hopefully we might have to. Mo's getting maybe too old for this, but we're going to do a donkey pull, and we'll have lots of dog things going on too with Great Danes. Because we have enough. We have enough of them. How many Great Danes do you have?
I've just got 3.
She has 3, and you've got 7. So that's 7 Great Danes right there. So I'm sure between now and then we'll think of other ways to fill up the weekend. But the Donkey Derby is, I can't remember if it's going to be on the Saturday. I think it's on the 29th. I have to look at my documentation.
You know what I'm uncovering as we uncover things? I have an awful lot of leather dog harnesses that I think will fit, like the goats and the mini.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah, because one of the events...
Fantastic, because I don't like the goats, because they pull so much, I don't like them having anything around their necks.
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. I just discovered some more now.
As I mentioned before, the day of the Donkey Derby, we're going to have a barnyard race where it's 1 mile or 1.5 miles, 3 miles, or 12 miles, and you have to go and take a barnyard animal. And now you could have a chicken in a crate, you can have a goat on a leash, you can have a cow, you can have any type of barnyard. The only thing we can't have is dogs, because the dogs will eat the farmyard animal. Yes. So it's everything but, and we here on Crazy Acres, if you guys are watching, we have enough barnyard animals to cover most people that would want to come to this.
Yes.
And it'll be on the weekend of October 1st.
Yes.
So
That would be good.
yes, we've been in the planning stage of the Donkey Derby for a couple months now. So,
Your
but
mom
no,
actually started in January.
she started last year with like, let's do a Donkey Derby in downtown Boston. No.
So
Yeah.
we're starting
Small,
in
small.
Hamilton, and
Yeah.
then we'll get to the Charles River.
Yeah. But we've had 2 years of, I have to say, I've never seen so many people at Myopia and at a horse event having as much fun as I did at the Donkey Derby. Like, people were laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Because
It was just, we had a mule race. It was hilarious. The only person that wasn't having a good time was me, because I was like just so overwhelmed. All the planning, I just did not expect the number of people that wanted to race. It was just, yeah. So we're going to be more prepared this time, because look, we have a team.
Yeah, now we have
Yeah. The only time we get to see the house dogs. Oh, they want the house
Yeah,
dogs.
they can come in.
Bring in the dogs.
I'll protect you,
Sorry.
Wanda.
Please post something about the Derby Farm Fest. Yes. The sound keeps interrupting.
Protect that box.
I know, huh?
Yeah. Bring in the dogs.
Hi, guys.
Bring in the man. Hello, doggies.
Hello, Pasta.
See, Pasta goes right for her.
You're -1. There we go.
There's the
There
best
you
one.
go.
He's the best one.
Hello.
Hello, Larkey. They immediately go to the box, like, oh, a box.
Oh, he's having a drink.
Yeah.
So he can dribble on the box.
Okay, is there any other questions before we call it a wrap?
Hello, dear. I'm a good boy.
All right, I'm going to get the cameras working today. So that's going to happen.
Did you make that a beautiful? Oh, look at that.
He's like, I'm back.
Yeah. They're all,
Trouble for pulling the dogs here once.
Really?
Never mind it.
Actually, no Arlo. This is
He loves it. He goes, and it squeaks. Must be waxy. It squeaks, he goes, oh my God. Seriously.
Pasta does have a crush on Wanda.
Yeah.
Ask somebody to take a picture of you, but then say you're pulling their ears.
Well, maybe we should hold to it.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello. Steve. How are you?
We want to take she really did it. Washington,
Okay.